and we're going to be talking about the evolution of education in SCDM and what the future holds.
Soft skills, communication, critical thinking, I think they will be absolutely critical in the future, where we need the voice of the community.
Right.
Yeah, we're only stronger by doing all this together.
Guiding growth through education. Lessons in clinical data management. Welcome to the SCDM podcast. Today we're going to be talking about education, and we're going to be talking about the evolution of education in SCDM and what the future holds. And I'm happy to say that I have Ward Lemaire here with me. Ward, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So we have just launched Elevate. Last year, we launched the Competency Framework that really outlined the competencies around what clinical data management, clinical data science, and our industry is looking for, and all the skills associated with it, although a living document, and it will change. And now Elevate, which is the next level. So would you like to talk a little bit about Elevate and how that's going to really contribute to the development of our the people in our profession?
Absolutely. Thanks, Carol, for the opportunity. We knew that we sat on a lot of content actually in the SCDM, and so in order to invest, and that was a courageous decision by the EC and the board, invest in the education program and create an opportunity for a next generation learning experience platform, which Elevate is. So we're actually incredibly proud and blessed that we have this platform now available, linked with our competency framework of SCDM. We will have our certification of CDA, CDM, and CDS linked to all those trainings. So that's where we are right now, but that's not where we're going to stop. We will continue on developing that platform for sure.
So let's talk about that a little bit. In the future, where do you see the platform developing? Because I said the competency framework is living, so we want to develop it. We know that our members are contributors to it, but do you see any other opportunity to involve other people, other organizations, groups to help contribute to the content?
Yeah, absolutely. We are already working together with the academia side, with many universities around the world, with trying to pair them up and make sure that we understand how we educate and how to do that smartly. Of course, secondly, it indeed, like you said, it is coming from our community. The more members that will get in there, the more volunteers that actually work on our GCDMP chapters, etc., will contribute to get that to the next level. We all know that learning is so important within our industry. Many things that we don't know yet will actually happen, and we need to keep that up to date all the time through our members, through partners outside. SCDM is also willing to partner with many other associations so that we can partner a little bit outside of the scope that is currently clinical data management, so that we can look into the future a little bit more holistic in analytics, in AI, machine learning, in our clinical research.
Now, it's really exciting. I had a nice conversation with the Associate Dean from the University of Maryland, and she was saying how we were talking about how they are trying to partner with associations such as us, the professional societies, to help develop their students and identify the skills so that they can maybe build it into their curriculum, and even go as far as inviting us to come and speak in some of their classes and guest speak at the university. So I think there's a lot of opportunity there. And then just on the point of partnering with other associations, I think that's good. We have so many, there are many professional associations that have parts of this. I think we tie it together as a whole in some respects, and having all of that input, I think only just drives the profession forward. What do you think are some of the hopes or desires of some of our membership of things to maybe learn, and where do you see the education strategy moving in the future to meet that desire?
Yeah, it's multiple factors, like you said. I think one is to be able to invite young professionals who look to go into the industry and make sure that they get a better understanding of how drug development. But our current members, they also know that everything is evolving, and for them to be up to date, we need to provide them with up-to-date information in our learning platform, in Elevate. Where it exactly will go is something that we will have to see. We cannot predict exactly, but so our commitment of SCDM is staying on top of that, making sure it's always up to date. AI, machine learning definitely is a big factor in this conference as well. that we will definitely focus on. But it's not just that, it's also soft skills, communication, critical thinking. I think they will be absolutely critical in the future, and so we will continue to focus on those as well.
Right, and thank you. And one of the things I think we also were tossing around in terms of, now that we have the CCDA, the CCDM, the CCDS, are there other certifications that we should be thinking about? Is there a certification in AI? Is there a certification in maybe some smaller focused certifications? So what are your thoughts on maybe trying to focus on some of those specialty areas?
Yeah, we need to focus on micro certifications on specific topics that people are interested in, that they are needed for their organization, so that that people can be proud of what they have accomplished on specific tasks that they're looking for. Whether or not there is a specific program for the certification, also that is something we have to keep a close eye on what that means. I think there was some talk about quantum computing. Do we at some point have a certain certification on quantum computing? That all might be true, but that's where we need the voice of the community,
right,
what they are looking for. And so, we're only stronger by doing all this together. If every company themselves try to create a development program, it's so much stronger if we have all of our corporate partners as well driving that content for us.
Right, definitely. I mean, between the corporate partnerships, the volunteers, or the membership, I think it makes that competency framework so much stronger, and the foundation to be able to launch off and move forward. So, well, thank you very much for your thoughts. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing what the future holds. I look forward to being a part of it as well, really helping drive it forward and push it. So thank you. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.